his back, but with his knees underneath him.
With his feet with his feet, with his feet underneath him,
and bounces right back up.
How does he do that? That's kind of amazing. That's actually kind of amazing.
So that's
okay, girls.
So that's our Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey should now send us a check.
You would think. However, I did bash him that one time on the show for making that movie about, or it was a YouTube video about cold dead hands.
I don't remember that.
Oh, he's making fun of the president of the NRA, who's now passed away, who said the famous words,
Charlton Heston,
from my cold dead hands. That's the only way you're going to get my gun.
Yeah, and he did a parody of that.
Oh boy, did he!
Yeah,
making fun of his genitalia to it just.
It was a controversy because he was already dead. Yeah, you got to have a little respect.
Well, and Jim Carrey is from Canada.
That's true. I do not. Who's that British guy that used to be on MSNBC?
Piers Morgan.
Oh my God! How insulting is it for some guy that you could barely understand because he talks with that? There's a name of that dialect. You hardly understand him.
The Queen's English.
He speaks in the Queen's English accent.
Would you like some teas and crumpets?
Something like that. Something like that. Oh, see, I cannot do a British accent, and I would butcher it so bad that I'm not even going to try. But it's the height of insult for a Queen's British guy to be telling us about how dumb we are for having a constitutional amendment.
Right. This is our country. This isn't your country. This is our country.
We wrote that because of your country.
Jameson. I'm an actor and a voice coach from www.londonvoicelessons.com. Here are some tips for working on your voice.
What are you doing?
He's going to teach us the Queen's English.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Put them on. Get it ready. Okay. We are now...
Now, you might want to do a British accent because you're in a play. Or maybe you want to impress your friends.
Yes, I
do. Or maybe you want to fit in better in the UK.
I do.
Whatever the...
Okay, because I know that Madonna never had an accent. The singer Madonna, she didn't have an accent, but now she does have a British accent.
Yeah, that's...
There's a bunch of actresses and actors who do that. So,
playing with accents is a great way to work out your voice and speech. Now, the key to any accent is to isolate the sounds that are specific to that accent. So we're going to start with the British R sound. Now, when I'm saying British, I actually mean the sound that's used in the very south of England, the received pronunciation accent that you might...
Oh, because that is the quintessential of grasping the deep, pure form of the Queen's English.
Okay.
Anyway, so Great Britain's fallen to communism as well.
Look up, I've never heard of this before. Geordie accent. Like Geordie accent.
Oh, it has to do. Oh, it's coming up. It has to do with the TV show.
I've never heard of that. I was trying to look up a type of British accent that I remember. I mean, I used to know.
I'm here today with my friend Sean, who is a Geordie man.
Hello.
As you can tell, I live not far from Newcastle. Now, I can't really do a Geordie accent. You've seen me try before.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work. So Sean is here today to teach me, or to test me on my Geordie knowledge.
Alright, are you coming out there with the neat?
I'll read. Are you coming out tonight? No, what was the end bit?
Are you coming out the neat?
Coming out the neat. I'll read you coming out the neat.
It sounds like they're just shortening the words.
I'll read you coming out the neat.
You coming out the neat?
The neat.
Oh, you're coming out to eat.
Oh God, I think so. Are you coming out tonight?
Natch.
Natch.
I've never seen out like that in me natch.
I've never seen out like that in my natch. No, that's not what you said at all, is it?
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
What's wrong with these people?
I was thinking of the Brad Pitt version from Snatch.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking of. But there's an actual name for that. I guess I'll have to... Snatch. Now he has... oh, here it is. It's called... Oh, Caravan. Pikey Caravan, yeah.
Pikey. Now that was quite...
oh, it's like an Irish accent. Okay.
I don't know.
That's why I couldn't find it. It was Irish. Do Pikeys really sound like the ones in Snatch? Well, Brad Pitt is not even British or Irish or anything. He's American.
Well, it's amazing.
Pikey. You got to talk like a pikey. But see, it can't sound totally authentic if it's coming from Brad Pitt. I want to hear pikey from an actual pikey. That would be nice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Yeah,
Whoa.
we're not doing that one. We're going to go ahead and skip your commercial.
Oh, somebody... Is it a forced?
Oh, they always force it on me.
Oh.
You know, that's amazing. I really cannot see ever buying commercial time on the internet or even be worth any kind of money just due to the fact that I can turn the sound off and look away, or I can back out, or I can close it.
So I typed in pikey accent.
Just way back. What is my Kansas for the horses and all that? Well, Turkish, the five's twice the size. And my master needs a caravan. I like to look after me man. It's a fair deal. Take it. Why the fuck do I want a caravan? It's got no fucking weight.
You're gonna throw the family.
You look like a bachelor.
They're messing with it now.
Yeah.
They just throw some Asian guy
So
in
they're
there.
just. So when I typed in pikey accent, one of the things that come up is the 10 worst movie accents of all time. So anyway, how did we get off on this tangent?
I don't know, but was that really a bad, the worst? I thought that accent was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you were Irish, you might be like, what the heck is this American trying to do?
Yeah, or, well, what about like a Christmas song?
A Christmas song?
Yeah, like the movie A Christmas.
A Christmas what? What movie is it?
The Christmas Story.
Wow.
A restaurant owner's getting mad at his employees not singing right.
Oh, he can do it.
Sing like this.
Like this.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la.
This doesn't sound like an actor. It sounds like
Try
for
it.
real.
Right.
This really happened.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly.
They're not even.
They didn't even change it.
No, not at all.
Stop. Sing something else.
See, sing somebody else.
Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride.
Sway.
Stop. Kitchen, bring food.
He says kitchen, bring food.
There
You go to kitchen.
That was they had to go to a Chinese restaurant because, as you all know, back in the 40s.
I don't want to be a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. When you have to go out to eat on Christmas Day, it can't be an American
Everything
restaurant.
was shut down.
Except for Chinese restaurants.
Right. Not
So
celebrating
anyhow.
Christmas. I don't know where we went with that one. But, anywho,
Do you have something about F. Chuck Todd?
yes, I do.
By the way, his name is just Chuck Todd.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, there was a episode that we did early on in the life of our broadcast here where I really truly believe that he was like F. Chuck Todd. That was like maybe his first name was Frank or something.
Okay. Well, this is amazing. If you've been around or listened to any of the news this week at all, you know there's been a couple things that popped up. And I don't mean that facetiously. I mean that for real. news articles. Trump bashing Hillary, Trump saying things about Hillary, Hillary saying it ain't true, Hillary saying things about him. So F. Chuck has Trump on his show, and he's asking him questions about Hillary, and Trump goes on a tear. And this is the first of a couple parts of Trump's whole ideology about everything going on. Okay.
What are you doing? How is it so quiet?
Okay, there we go. I've got the sound. Ready?
Yeah.
Try that again.
Welcome back to Meet the Press, sir.
Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning. Let me start with last night's Democratic debate. Not surprisingly, the only Republican candidate.
He loves to say that. The Democratic debate. Help me out with a Democratic debate.
All right, let me just go really quick so we don't get too far off on a tangent. When you cannot call the Democrat Party in any way, shape, or form, whether it's their events, whether it's the party themselves, or whether it's the members of the Democrat Party, you cannot call them democratic. And I'm not saying that as a slam to say, well, they're not democratic. I'm not saying they're not democratic. Some of them are, some of them aren't. If you're a communist, obviously you're not democratic at all.
Right.
What I'm saying is if you call them democratic, you are implying that the other parties are not democratic.
Correct.
And that is so messed up. To sit there and call them democratic implies that the Republican Party is not democratic. Both parties are democratic. So stop calling them democratic. They're Democrat. And it's just a failure of English.
Well, I also like to put F. Chuck Todd in because I want you in the audience to hear his language and the way he speaks to Republicans and how you can clearly see the media bias towards anybody other than Hillary.
Okay.
So, okay.
I think that was talked about by name was you. I want to play one particular quote that Hillary Clinton said last night and get you to respond to it. Here it is.
He is becoming ISIS's best recruiter. They are going to people showing videos of Donald Trump insulting Islam and Muslims in order to recruit more radical jihadists.
Now, I know what you're about to say.
I know what I'm about to say.
No fact checker has been able to back up her claim on that.
That's exactly correct. I was going to say that. Exactly correct.
Right.
Nobody has been able to back that up. It's nonsense. It's just another Hillary lie. She lies like crazy about everything, whether it's trips where she was being gunned down in a helicopter or an airplane. She's a liar, and everybody knows that. I mean, but she just made this up in thin air.
But let me ask you this. If you knew your words were being used in recruitment videos.
Okay, hold on.
I know exactly what I'm going to say to this.
Okay. Is it me, or is he trying to attach Trump? Because it is clearly false. Even the Huffington Post said it's false.
What is?
The statement she made. The Huffington Post is agreeing with Donald Trump.
Okay.
But
he's also, number one, the first fallacy right off the bat is he's playing the what-if game. We all know.
Why do we do that? Why do Republicans go down that road? Don't go there.
We all know, and we're a month late on this, but if pilgrims shot cats instead of turkeys, then we'd all be eating pussy for Thanksgiving.
Correct.
And we don't do that.
And we don't. We shot
So why
turkeys.
go there?
Right.
Well, Brian, what if the pilgrims did shoot cats?
Well, if they shot dogs, we might be in South Korea.
There you go. But you know what? We could be. We could have been. So what if? Why are we playing these what if games?
I hate it. It's a gotcha, and that's what liberals do. Like, what if? So if God is all knowing and God is all powerful, could God build a rock that He couldn't lift up?
Yeah, there's that what if. How about this, Brian?
Yes.
Assuming. What if you were really, really stupid? I mean, how do you go from there? Where do you go from there? I'm not saying you are, but what if? Let's imagine
knowing that I'm only one really stupid. I don't know about three.
What if everybody that thinks that you're smart is wrong? I mean, where do you go from there? Stop playing the what if games.
So what if you were at work and you realized you have 2 different colored socks on?